And our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Halliburton outside. Outside Turner. Halliburton right side. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Gobert with a screen on heel. Conley dishes to Gobert, and they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectations.
Toppin can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Edwards against Toppin. Edwards inside. Here's Gobert, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. And he drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status. The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Toppin. Driving inside. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Out to Turner. Now, here's Toppin. McDaniels defending. Pass to Halliburton. Now, Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
1:16 left to play here in the first. To the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Healed against Conley. Down low. Edwards kicks to Reed. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley the pass to Edwards. Good D by Heel.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Heel. .35 seconds left in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pacers leading by 8. Stolen by McDaniels. Passes it to Reed. Out to Edwards. Wide open. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Halliburton looking around. At the top of the key, Turner. Driving the lane, and it's slammed in by Turner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that one.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Indiana shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That's good from Halliburton.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. People look and say we're fun to watch. He's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. The Pacers making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Reed kicks to McDaniels. He takes it in, plays it up off the glass. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
Here's Turner. There's the pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Nembhard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Reed from downtown. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 10. To the left wing. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Here's Towns. Pass to Reed. Milton with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Reed. Good work defensively by Turner.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Halliburton outside. Hield outside. Turner with a screen for Hield. Knocks down the three ball. Hield's got his second bucket tonight.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Neesmith comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Hield. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Anderson in for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Anderson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make. Get a three-point play.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Minnesota making a switch here. Brown's checked in. During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game, the most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. This one for three. That's a miss, his second after two shots.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Milton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The lead now cut to single digits. Alexander Walker's got himself on the board with three there. Pacers leading by 8. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Smith, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Anderson wide open. Off target with his three. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Smith the pass to Nembhard. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Here's Neesmith. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Solid D by the rangy Gobert. Fantastic.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Anderson is out there with Troy Brown. And it's Gobert in at the 5 roaming the paint. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Smith with a wide open look. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Edwards inside, and he lays it straight in. Edwards got 6.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Mathurin with a screen on Conley. A shot by McConnell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. The pass to Gobert. Conley against Mathurin. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
They set the pick. McConnell with it, picked up by Brown. And McConnell gets it to go.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Smith that time on the assist by McConnell. And that's now 7 points for Smith.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. On defense, the Pacers. Conley finds Anderson, and Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Halliburton's checked in for T.J. McConnell, and a change for the Timberwolves. Towns is checked in. There's Brown with the 3. Edwards against Halliburton. Towns dishes to Conley. Here's Reid. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. It's hauled in by Brown. Pacers leading by 13. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. A putback. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Brown the pass to Towns. Brown kicks to Towns. Another shot. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. The kick out to Brown. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. He's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Troy Brown. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. And stolen by McConnell. Out left to the wing. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Kicks it to Turner. For the three. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. From the low block. And the bank shot is good. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
It's Anderson with the drive. Good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pacers lead by... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timberwolves trail by 13. Backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Halliburton. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
McDaniels kicks to Anderson. From deep. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak knocking on that attack. Impressive.
Reed the pass to Milton. Back to Reed. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Turner. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Toppin with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. And Toppin throws it down.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Halliburton with it. Conley picks him up. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Minnesota again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
It's up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards can't hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Halliburton. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Hield's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers. A nice shot by McDaniels.
McDaniels with the big answer.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Toppin, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Pacers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. 54 seconds left in the game. Field with the bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
It's offline from half court.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He misses the free throw.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the chart. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Halliburton outside. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but
should see. A lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Grant Williams. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by Indiana. Doncic, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Halliburton for 3, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Halliburton's got 5 points.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Williams with the screen, and Irving gets it to go.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Powell, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Irving. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Pass to Turner. To the paint. It's stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Out to Hield. Turner, a screen on Irving. And Hield puts up a deep 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This is why you have to stay attached to Buddy Hield. I don't care where he is on the floor. This guy has big-time range.
Doncic outside. Outside, Williams. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Grant Williams.
There you see some of the relentlessness of Obi Toppin. This guy will come at you if given the minutes and the basketball.
Both shots good from the strike. Doris taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, B.A., that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
Now here's Brown. Indiana again missing. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Jones. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Irving, that's good.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Hield, a screen on Doncic. Jacks up a 3. The Pacers again can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Irving looking around. Fires the three. Pacers with a rebound. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Turner. That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Williams finds Doncic. Here's Powell. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Halliburton for three. Knocks down the long J. Halliburton's got 10.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Irving, no good.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Irving for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. And a slam dunk by Toppin. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Well, you love the footwork and the persistence from Tyrese Halliburton defensively. Great pressure.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2, and it's Hield in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is a done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three.
Turner, a screen on Doncic. Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Doris, looking at the pace of the game now, that has to be a big factor in load management.
B.A., there's no doubt that the game is more spread out and it's played at a faster pace. So much, though, goes into that load management discussion that is so volatile at times. Here are the facts, though. People are more aware because of the data we have from medical science that the season is challenging. And so teams are going to manage their greatest resource, which is the players, carefully. Load management is not going anywhere.
Now here's Doncic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Halliburton against Irving. Halliburton right side. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Toppin. Doncic pulls down the board.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 4-point game. What can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Smith, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. McConnell. He's off on the layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Irving, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Smith. Here's Nesmith. Now Smith. Outside for McConnell. Three-pointer. Lively grabs a miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Irving, no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. McConnell from outside knocks down the triple. And the Pacers lead by 7.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Irving for 3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 20.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
To the middle. Here's Smith. On the wing, Matherin for 3. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Nesmith. From down in the low post, it goes.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
The Mavericks shooting just 38% in this quarter. Irving, the pass to Kleba. Back to Irving. From deep. They get it back. 4-3. Another miss by Irving.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
McConnell from outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And there's the foul against Indiana.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Kleba with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Irving for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to McConnell. "12 seconds left in the first half of this game. Kept alive by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. That one falls.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The Mavericks trailing. So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Maxi Kleber. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Exum in at the shooting guard position. The shot by Hardy, no good. Indiana's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
The 3, Hardy. The rebound by Turner. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you ask Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Hardaway, the pass to Kleber. Here's Lively. Three-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Brown for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively passes to Kleber. Here's Exum, guarded by Toppin. Lively's shot is off. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Right side, Hardaway. To the inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
A new lineup here for Indiana. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. McConnell from outside, counted from distance. McConnell's got 9.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if he let him. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Lively. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. He buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
McConnell with a steal. Shoots over Hardy. McConnell's shot is off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Exum. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
McConnell from outside. He drops it from range. McConnell's got 17.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
The Pacers have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Mathurin finds McConnell. Picked by Smith. The 3. McConnell's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the third. Pass to Turner.
Dallas foul. Lucas Doncic. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
No good on the free throw.
TJ McConnell. 2 shots.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Up top, Powell. What a performance for TJ McConnell. He has been the story for the Pacers. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. More 2K. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2, Toppin at the 4, and Turner at the 5. And it's Hield in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Brown against Doncic. Outside Irving. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Halliburton on the take. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. And the Pacers lead by 15.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Halliburton goes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
My goodness, how about that explosion? Halliburton takes off.
Doncic with it. Williams a screen on Brown. A good look from Doncic. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Doncic against Halliburton. That one goes. Count it. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
On target from range.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Halliburton outside. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Turner, a screen on Irving. Brown with it. Now Doncic defending. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one's good. Irving.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Toppin goes in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Toppin hits them both. Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
Kyrie's playing big in the painted area.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Toppin, a screen on Jones. Healed passes to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
1:05 left to play in the 4th quarter. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Hield passes to Brown. It doesn't go for him. Jones with some nice D. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. They trail by 9. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's the break. Launches it from deep. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 43 points. Here's Brown. The Mavericks pull it in. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Irving with a deep 3. And Toppin pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Williams, a screen on Brown. Irving fires from way outside. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. It's Brown on the wing. Can't connect. And so it's Indiana winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
And one thing. Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Williams is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Irving for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Edwards against Irving. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Conley. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Minnesota with the ball. High post shot. And there's Edwards on the assist by Gobert. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Irving dishes to Williams. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Powell. To the inside. And the dunk by Powell.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Doncic finds Powell. Lets the three fly. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to McDaniels. Towns against Williams. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Tries again. Great D that time from Powell.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Craig, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Here's Irving. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 5 now.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Inside, Powell with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. There's the triple. There's Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. Dishes to Powell. The pass to Williams. Now Irving. The tray. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 5. No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. And that one's on target from the wing.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Irving for 3. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Doncic kicks to Irving. The putback, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards finds Towns, and it goes down 2 points. 8 points for him.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
A deep 3 from Irving. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And finished off by Edwards.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dwight Powell is out there with Williams, and it's Jones in at the small forward. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards, and he banks in the layup. Edwards got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Irving for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Brown comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns, and it's Jake Milton in for Mike Conley. Passes it to Milton. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Irving passes to Powell. The kick out to Irving. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 11.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Gobert. Misses the baby hook.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Irving. That shot is off. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota leading by 7. With the drive, count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88% for Dallas. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Williams. Doncic outside. Edwards against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Another miss. By Irving. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And it didn't take long. For Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
That one goes in. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And on the way from Irving for 3.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Doncic. Milton grabs the board. Timberwolves leading by 11. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Here's Gobert. And another shot. And finally, that one's good. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Kleba with a screen on Milton. Hardy, no good. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Edwards finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Anderson. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with it. And here's Edwards. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Lively the pass to Hardy. In the corner, it's Kleba. And just miss after miss right now. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Hardy. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
It's deflected. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Brown. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Lively. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 14. Milton kicks to Anderson. He's Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Another three for Dallas.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Driving to the basket. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. But it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Hardy. And the three off target. Timberwolves leading by 13. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, then some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
Oh, I agree, David. Thank you. Now the pass to Lively. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Dallas. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Shake Milton. Kept alive on the wing, Hardaway. He kicks it to Exum. Dallas moving it around. Dallas no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's McDaniels. Passes it to Reed. Stolen by Exum. Here's Hardy. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hardy's got his second basket of the night. Conley surveying the D. Reed gets to Conley. He feeds it to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Exum with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And, you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hardy. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And it's 9 points for Jaden Hardy.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hardaway from outside. 24 seconds left in the third. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 4. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation. Really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Jones with the screen on Conley. Throws it up high. And then Jones with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And Jones slams it in.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Towns with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Irving. Second chance shot. Edwards can't hit. That's good from Irving.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Fires from way outside. The second chance effort. And Towns with the lay-in good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Irving way outside. Good on the triple. Irving's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Mavs.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Towns, and he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Here's Jones. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Williams has a screen for Doncic. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Towns with it. And brings it up for the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Irving looking over the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Pop. It's stolen by Edwards. And Gobert gets to Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Irving for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 21 in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Poked away. Powell with the steal. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Fires away from outside. It's good. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Powell finds Doncic to take the lead. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. And the Timberwolves with possession here. A 15-footer. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Edwards against Irving. Puts up a deep 3. A shot that time, not on target.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Fires from way outside. No good. And so it's the Timberwolves who come on top here. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg.
Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2, and it's Hield in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And you know, Doris, looking at this game here tonight, both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, B.A., the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat. There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Gobert inside. He's against Turner. Gobert, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Halliburton misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Conley passes to Gobert. A rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Halliburton against McDaniels. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Towns finds Conley. Kicks it out, Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, the team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Now here's Halliburton. The baseline J is on the way. Inside, here's Hield. Uses the glass on the layup. Hield's got his second bucket of the night.
Great concentration by Buddy Hield right there. Boy, despite taking the bump, finishes anyway.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Milton's checked in for the Timberwolves. Back to Toppin. He's off on that one. And some solid defense from Towns.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And that one falls for Towns. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Nice shot by Turner.
Turner's ability to knock down the 3 is absolutely critical. His confidence from beyond the arc is remarkable.
Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup. Gobert's got 6 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Hield. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And for Buddy Hield, he became the second fastest player in NBA history to hit 1,500 three-pointers, Doris.
And consider, BA, only Stephen Curry did it faster. Hield is one of the top three-point shooters in the league. He's got both the volume and the efficiency to prove it. Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Halliburton on the take. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
Here's Edwards. Hauled in by Brown.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Halliburton. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Gobert inside. Turner covers. Spins. McDaniels passes to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Edwards against Brown. Edwards can't hit. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from deep. The 3. Brown can't hit. Edwards against Brown. And Edwards, here we go. It's stolen by Halliburton. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. 1 second left. And the bucket's good from top and in deep. And that'll tie this game up.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Tie game in Minnesota. After this break, we'll be... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Shake Milton. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Here's Halliburton. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. The 3 is up. Here's Turner. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Gobert with it. Now guarded by Brown. To the middle. Back to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The length of Gobert.
I'll tell you, little you can do to stop Gobert in there. He's just too long and too hungry.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And Gobert with a block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Back to Daniels. Out to the right wing. Towns down low. He's against Toppin. Pass to Gobert. That one's good for 2. And now a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Halliburton drives. Milton with a steal. On the wing, Alexander Walker takes the 3, drops in the 3. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton for 3. Indiana again missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Towns finds Milton. Now here's Towns. Give him 8. He launched that one from way outside. Towns has got 11 points.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
And the Pacers call time here. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. McConnell against Milton. Pass to Matherin. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. You know, talking to people around the league, Doris, there's an it factor with Benedict Matherin.
You know, B.A., he is definitely willing to try to put an offense on his back. He has proven not to be afraid in the closing moments of the game. This guy wants the ball anywhere, anytime. And sometimes that in and itself will carve a spot for you in this league. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
There was a time when star players were traded for a few picks and some quality vets. Now a new paradigm, teams mortgaging their futures for a star and sending away their first-round picks for the better part of a decade. Brian, it's clear for teams going all in, you have to push all of your chips into the middle.
High stakes for sure, Allie. Thank you. Neesmith's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Stolen! And here's McConnell. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. McConnell's got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Got it.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Now here's McConnell. He's got 6. To the paint. Pass to Neesmith. Fires from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Lets the 3 fly. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Turner against Gobert. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Brown's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. Brown finds Towns. Here's Gobert, defended by Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Smith out there with Neesmith. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Matherin. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate, great defender, because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that poor defender by using pick-and-roll action. And here's the key, B.A. You can be a really solid defender, but if you are the worst of the 5 on the defensive team, teams are going to seek you out.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Anthony Edwards has checked in for Alexander Walker. And the Pacers also making a change. Brown's checked in. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid. Free throw good. Brown. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Brown. Now Conley. He's scoreless. Gobert inside. Covered by Smith. The offensive rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
Well, this is obviously a bonus when Rudy Gobert gets hot like this. Might as well keep feeding the big man.
Here's McConnell. Soft touch off the glass. McConnell's got 4 points this quarter.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. Gobert no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Gets it down to single digits. Brown's got 6.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let them get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Snatched up. Gobert. Tries again. What hustle on the glass by Gobert.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
McConnell from outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And the basket is good. Gobert's got 26.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Outside, Brown. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Brown off the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Gobert inside. He's against Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And that one falls for McConnell. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. McConnell outside. Gets an open look and hits it. McConnell's got 13.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
It's tipped. Brown with the steal. Fires for 3. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Ooh, stolen by Smith. On the break. McConnell from outside. Connects from downtown. He's got 16.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And the jam by Brown.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's McConnell. Kick out to Brown. From behind the arc. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game.
They are conscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? Give you space.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for Minnesota, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Minnesota in the lead. And stolen by Brown. Pass to Halliburton. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Now here's Turner. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Towns outside. To the wing, right side. Pass to Conley. Back to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. Gets stolen by Hield. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton turning on the speed. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reid. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Milton subbed in for Conley. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Edwards against Brown. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Turner. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Brown. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty low.
McDaniels from long range. Nails it from 3. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
The Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. Halliburton picks him up. Towns for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton for 3. Hield from outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight.
No hesitation whatsoever from Buddy Hield. That is a big-time delivery.
Towns passes to Edwards. There's the 3. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Brown. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound.
Most shooters have a knack for scoring the basketball. Buddy Hield getting on the offensive glass there.
Hield against Milton. And he drives in. Down low. Pass to Gobert. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Milton for 3. Here's Gobert. Second chance effort. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
30 seconds left in the fourth.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Milton. Now Gobert. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good there. Off the double clutch. Hield passes to Turner. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching
Into 2K Sports, we've got some and you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high, but nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. The backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. And it's Hield in at the 3 slot.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Now Halliburton. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. And Halliburton sheaves it in.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Irving against Brown. Irving drives in. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Irving from long range. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Powell. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong he lays there.
Hits it from three-point range.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 8, 2 points. That one goes.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Williams, a screen on Brown. Irving finds Williams. Outside, Jones. In the corner, Irving with it. Healed against Jones. In the corner, Powell with it. The kick out to Irving. 6 to shoot. Williams has a screen for Irving. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks leading by 3. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future. That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Fires the 3, and Tyrese Halliburton gets the 3. Halliburton's got 13.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Williams has a screen for Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Brown wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Powell. No scoring in this one. Doncic with it. Halliburton picks him up.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Halliburton, that's good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Halliburton against Doncic. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Irving. He's got 17. Powell, the pass to Irving. Powell sets a screen for Irving. Fires for 3. The kick out to Williams. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. What an amazing quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Williams is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Hits the three-point bomb. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, Powell continues to want to expand his range to get better shooting from deep. When he's connecting from outside, I think it helps his team in a big way.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Mavericks. They lead by 4. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Mavericks now. Irving from long range. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 4. Healed from outside. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Nobody near Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far. Utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Over in the corner, Turner. Drills the three-pointer. Turner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. That ties it up. Brown's got 5.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Luka taking it in, and Doncic throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realized how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
And a deep 3 from Heel. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The kick out to Williams. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely and finished off by Exum.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell with it. Now defended by Exum. Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing. Dallas has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3. Passes it to Lively. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Now, here's McConnell. Tee right on him. Good on the three-point shot. McConnell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Great open look there. Hardy's got the lead up to 10 now for the man.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
McConnell with it. Here's Mathurin. Banked in off the glass.
Not just a jump shooter now. Benedict Mathurin can score from all 3 levels.
Here's Lively. Plays it up and banks it in. Lively's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Boy, the defense looks...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Smith is out there with Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Smith outside. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And Indiana, another 3.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Kleba sets the screen for Hardaway. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Mathurin with a screen for McConnell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
No good on the wing 3. Dallas leading by 7. Hardaway from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hardaway has got 6.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
A shot by McConnell, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the left wing, a 3. Lively's shot is off. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Nembhard. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Looked like he could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take the 3.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
That one is no good. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing here by 8.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And that one's good. Hardy. He has 5.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's McConnell, and Indiana, another 3.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow.
Kleba with a screen on Mathurin. Hardaway with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Back to Exum. Mathurin against Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lively. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Lively's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's McConnell. Kleba with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Hardaway. And the pass to Lively. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trail by 7. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. McConnell. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
And so it's Dallas with it. Now here is Hardaway. 6 points for him. They set the screen. Drives to the hoop. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. The Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's McConnell. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Exum passes to Hardy. Dallas moving it around. Here's Lively. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Hardaway for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway has got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs. Here's McConnell, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a dozen here at the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Offline with his 3. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton finds Hield. Turner passes to Halliburton. Launches a 3. And Irving pulls it down. Dallas shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Drills it from outside.
Not just range, but confidence, too. Irving can capitalize from way downtown.
From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound, Pacers. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Toppin kicks to Halliburton. 4 on the clock from past the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Wasted no time on that one. Irving's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Mavs. Halliburton passes to Turner. 3-pointer, Hield bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent 3-point sniper.
Powell sets a screen for Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Brown outside. Doesn't go for him. Mavericks leading by 17. Irving with it. Picked up by Brown. Back to Williams. Pass to Jones. Here's Doncic. He's covered by Brown. Doncic against Brown. Powell, the pass to Williams. He kicks to Doncic. Williams, a screen on Brown. The three for Doncic. Drops in the tray.
Doncic really excels at keeping defenses off balance in the pick and rolls.
Here's Halliburton. Out to Turner. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Dallas with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Powell for three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Halliburton on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Halliburton's got 22 points.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Irving from long range. Buries it from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Irving looking over the floor. Another three for Dallas.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Brown with a screen on Doncic. And a wide open look for Halliburton. A three-pointer, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
For the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Halliburton for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
The deep three from Irving. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Irving launches it from deep. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and Jones pulls it down. Irving way outside. The Pacers pull it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Doncic passes to Williams. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. There's the drive. Outside Conley. And that one is hammered home.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. 6 to shoot. Conley finds Gobert. The ball's knocked loose. Over Powell. And that one's long. And here's Dallas.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Towns. Conley passes to McDaniels. Now Gobert. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Here's Irving. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Offline with a 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Doncic against Conley. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Jones with a screen on Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Williams passes to Jones. Powell outside. Drains the triple. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Powell, a screen on Edwards. And that one's good. Irving.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The three-pointer off the mark for Minnesota. They've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Edwards into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Jones. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Minnesota. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Edwards going inside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards got 10 points.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
Irving, that's good.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Conley looking for an opening, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Powell with the ball for Dallas. Irving for three. From outside the arc, sinks the tray. He has 6.
This is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Right side Conley.
Minnesota foul. Edwards. Second personal foul.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Mavericks ahead. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Grant Williams, and it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D waning down. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added a three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 7 assists in the game. Williams a screen on Edwards. And the shot's good by Irving. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. McDaniels from long range. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. McDaniels from long range. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving with a deep 3. And Conley grabs the miss. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. McDaniels, that's good.
3.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Irving fires from way outside. Doncic outside. It's stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. From downtown, fires in the triple. Irving's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
McDaniels, that's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Irving. He's got 17. Another miss by Irving.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Buries it from 3.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
I know proven he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 19. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. It's picked off. All alone. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 21. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Counted from distance.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Irving for three. Gets the three to fall. Give him 23.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Milton's checked in for the Timberwolves. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Kleba with a screen. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. For three, Hardy. Pass to Lively. Hardaway with it from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Hardaway's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
McDaniels from long range. And another three for Minnesota. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
The three ball. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So for Minnesota right now, Shake Milton out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Tony Brown. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's Hardy. This one for three. Hits the three-pointer. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
For three, Hardaway, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Nifty move. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
And there's a pick for three. Hardaway sinks it from distance. Hardaway's got 11. Minnesota has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Edwards. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Here's Hardy, covered by Milton. Hardy, the pass to Lively. Pass to Hardy. Over Milton. Clock at 6. Here's Exum. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Anderson for 3. He buries it from 3. Anderson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Mavericks leading. For 3, Hardy. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Anderson. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For 3, Hardy. They grab their own miss. Outside, Hardaway. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Hardaway's got 9 points here in the second half.
This guy's so confident with his motion. Tim Hardaway Jr. looking unconscious.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Hardaway following the score by Minnesota. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Hardaway, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Edwards can't hit. Dallas has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Launches a 3, and Hardaway good for 3. Hardaway's got 20.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Pass to Gobert. Over to the left wing. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Milton. Still no points. Here's Gobert. Using the size. Gobert.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Kleber with a screen. Hardaway, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. So they take the lead. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's good on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Gobert powers it home.
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
Here's Hardy. He's got 5. Here's Lively. With the putback.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end, even when he's not blocking shots.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Second personal foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Jones in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Right side Milton for 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's really elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And here's Brown for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
From downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Back to Alexander Walker. There's the triple. They get it again. From outside the arc. Lets the 3 fly. Doncic grabs the miss.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Irving for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 30.
Now that's the touch from Kyrie, one of the most dangerous shooters in the game.
Gobert finds Milton. Back to Gobert. Outside Milton. From deep three-point land. Powell with a steal. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Brown. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Milton. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
So it's the Mavericks now. From deep, here's Doncic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
And that one's good from Conley. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Irving for 3. Here's Jones. Powell passes to Irving. The 3 is up. They get it again. Outside Jones. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Snatched away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Reed against Williams. Here's Edwards. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Williams. There's the steal. Puts up a deep 3. McDaniels can't hit. The Mavericks trailing. And stolen by Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Reed sets a screen. And Edwards slams it in.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And Doncic launches from deep. Minnesota with a rebound.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
The Mavericks shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Williams from long range. Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Williams a screen on Conley. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Knocked loose. Powell with a steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Conley. Kicks it out Towns. Driving to the basket. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside Irving. For the tie! Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W.